All right, what's going on, guys? What's in here from Big Red Grand here in Bullet Liner, and today we're doing an install on the Ripp supercharger coil packs, and we're also doing spark plugs. So we already kind of got started here. We've removed the cold air intake, at least most of it, kind of get out of the way. We've removed the first set of coil packs here and here. It's a 10mm bolt, and they just pop out. I've already disconnected the battery, and we're about to remove the spark plugs and then get the spark plugs installed. So I'll check back in with y'all when we do that. So we've gone ahead and removed these bolts. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's 3 up in here. So there should be a total of 7. Those are an 8mm bolt. If you come to the side here, right here, and one behind it, there's a 10. And if you follow this bracket down, there's a 13. You need to loosen that bracket there. So you can see it. Loosen the bracket there. Once you loosen that, you'll be able to wiggle the intake manifold, and then we can get to the coil packs underneath there. And in the meantime, I'm installing the spark plugs over here on this side. I got the NGK. It's a 9723. It's a direct bolt-in. It's actually the spark plug Ripp recommended. So I'm gonna go ahead and install these guys, and we'll check back in with you. All right, so went ahead and got the passenger side done. All the coil packs are in, spark plugs are in. We've got this side completely loose of the manifold or intake, and now we just have 2 bolts. I don't know if you want to see it. There's one right at my pointer finger in there, and then there's one just behind it, which is gonna be a pain in the ass to get to. And once we get those off, we'll be able to move this to the side and get to the coil packs on the driver's side. So once we get that done, I'll check back in with y'all. All right, hopefully you can hear me. They're doing a bed liner in the back, but sometimes since I checked up with you last time, it's been kind of a bit of a pain. So this bracket right here is very hard to get to, and you got to go all the way, follow it down to get the 13, and to get that 13 to loosen to get the manifold off is really tricky. And then prying the manifold off this back bracket way back in there is really tricky, but everything's off now. So now everything's off, you can remove these 3 coil packs here, get the spark plugs out, and then back to continuing the process of putting everything back together. So once I kind of get the coil packs off, I'll check back in with you. All right, got this side in. Now the manifold's off is a lot easier. So gonna put everything back on at this point. So it's the same steps and process of getting it on. So once you get the manifold lined up, just slowly work through and get everything tightened down, and you should be good to go.